What up, squad? It is Sunday, December 8th. I've been coming on here and I've been talking about my faith and everything. And I've been talking about the different things that I've gone through that have put me on the path that I am now. And how me being able to get on here and show you guys my emotions and just show you guys that it's okay to feel the way you're feeling, but it's not okay to stay where you're at. Even if you're hurting or you're depressed or your anxiety is destroying you, try and find one little glimmer of hope. That's all I can really do some days. Some days are extremely hard for me and doesn't even feel like I can leave my apartment because I don't want to be judged, but other people's opinions of me don't matter to me. My opinion of myself matters to me, and the people that care about me, their opinions matter to me. So, I'm working on getting over that, just the emotional fear that I have sometimes of even feeling like I don't exist or not that I don't exist, that I'm out of place when I leave my home. I know there's lots of people that feel that way and they just get anxious about having to go into public because they know that people will judge them just for who they are without even taking the chance to get to know them. But I read a scripture today that really just made me have a lot of hope, and it really just put me into a very loving and positive mind state, and I hope that it does the same for you. So I'm going to share that with you right here. I have my laptop pulled up because it is right here, and it is Colossians chapter 3 verse 12, and it says, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Nobody's the same, but we're all human. In God's eyes, we're all the same. I've had so many struggles, I can't even tell you guys all of them. I've done things that I regret and I wish that I could take back, but I can't. So I have to keep moving forward, trying to be a better person from what I used to be. Because the person I was before was so full of hate and anger at everything. So, reading the Bible and finding God's love in everything that He's done for us and using that in my life to find the path that I'm on has brought me an immense amount of peace and helped me so much to feel like I'm not alone and I have somebody who's always watching my back. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been taking the time to come in and watch these videos, because your guys' comments have touched me so much, and it makes me just very hopeful for the future, and that I have people that I can turn to and people that understand me and genuinely care about the things that I'm going through in my life, and they want to hear the things I have to say. I know that I've done a lot in my life that I'm not proud of, but each day I'm constantly working towards trying to be a better person so that I can be proud of myself. So that at the end of the day, I know that I've done everything I possibly can to be the person who I want to be. And that's not to say that I'm not going to have struggles. I'm not going to have strife. That people aren't going to make fun of me. That people aren't going to tell me that I'm wrong. Or that my beliefs are stupid. And they can do that all they want because I have faith in myself. I have faith in the people around me. I have faith in my father. Who told me that as long as I believe in him, they'll have everlasting peace. And anytime that I'm feeling like I can't handle something, to put it in his hands and to follow his path, and he'll make sure I get to where I need to go at the time I need to be there. I've had to learn so much patience in my life, because when you have to go through life always feeling like you're fighting an uphill battle, you want it to just be over with. You want to do your program and get to a point where you feel like you can be normal again, where you don't have to watch everything you're doing, the amount you're eating, and the amount you're exercising, and all these different things. You just want to be there at the end, and you have to learn that it's going to take patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you didn't get into the situation you are in a day. It's taken me a long time to take responsibility for myself and for the things that I've done and for the mistakes that I've made. I used to put a lot of my stuff on other people, saying that they just didn't understand. But it took me a lot to realize that I also have to be able to step out of my own way to let myself succeed. And that I can't, as much as I want people to be there and to do this with me and all that stuff, if I want something, I have to go out for it. I have to strive for it. I can't expect somebody else to fight my journey for me. Like, I have to do that. And before, I would always make excuses as to why I couldn't do things before I even tried. Now I try, and then if I can't do it, I tell myself, well, you can't do it right now. That doesn't mean you won't ever be able to do it. And what I'm getting at is just, it took me a long time to find patience and peace. And I still have low moments. I still have moments where I don't think that what I'm doing is enough. And that I'm not being a big enough contribution to society. And that I'm flawed. And that as much as I want perfection and to be somewhere in the future where I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore, it's all about the journey. It's all about the climb. It's about learning and growing each day that you have, each day that you're blessed with. So, if you're watching this video, know that you are loved, that you can choose who you want to be. You can choose how kind you want to be. You can choose how patient you want to be. Yeah, it's going to take time to retrain yourself, but each day, if you work on it, stuff starts to get easier. And just take things one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself thinking that you need to do everything at once. Don't go in there thinking, oh, to lose weight or to do these things, I need to be able to go work out for an hour, and I need to go do this, and I need to be perfect with my eating, and I need to do all these other different things. It's like, no, take it one step at a time. Calm down, take a couple breaths, and do what you can. And eventually, if you keep doing what you can each and every day, stuff will get better. At least it has in my case. I used to be 764 pounds. I never thought that I'd be where I'm at right now. And I sure as hell did not think I would be alive right now. I made that video because I honestly felt like I was 23 years old. I had never had a life. I had never lived and never done anything really. I went to high school, graduated late because I didn't feel comfortable going out into the world anymore and had to be homeschooled. And putting myself out there and going on the Dr. Phil show was something that was extremely terrifying to me. To go onto a national platform and to put yourself out there, knowing that there's people who aren't going to understand you. They're just going to judge you. And they're not going to care. Because they don't know you. So why should they care? That was horrifying to me. But I did it. And I'm still here today. So I am extremely glad that I did it. And if I hadn't done that, I don't think I would have the strength to get on here and make these videos talking to you guys just like you guys are my friends, because that's what you guys are. You guys are a part of my family. You guys are the Rob Squad. You guys tune in here when I upload videos, no matter if it's a day-to-day process for videos or if it's been a week or a month. I know that you guys are tuning in to see how I'm doing, and that means a lot to me. I've had to learn how to be okay with myself even when I'm not okay. So, if you're feeling like that, I know some of you guys are. I know there's people who watch my videos that are so scared to leave comments, or are just scared in general because they're afraid of being judged or ridiculed. Know that I won't ever do that. I don't judge people based on how they look, their ethnicity, their religion. I don't do that. I don't judge people. I accept people for who they are because I want to be accepted for who I am. I'm a good man with a kind heart. I'm a humble person who doesn't need a lot. I just need friends and people who understand me and want to understand me and don't just look at me like I'm a reject. It's funny because growing up, I kind of, I related a lot with Shrek. And the reason I say that is because everybody always looked at Shrek and they just thought that he was some terrifying guy. This hideous ogre who, nobody really took the time to understand. And then somebody did. And they found out that he would do anything for his friends. And he's got a gigantic heart. And that he's not going to judge you for who you are. And I just always related to him. Him and Quasimodo, honestly. It's just different when you're looked at like you're wrong for existing. When you feel so low that you just get bitter. And I was bitter for a long time because of the way I was treated and the way that they portrayed me on the Dr. Phil show. It was through my YouTube channel that I found so many amazing friends, and you guys got to know me outside of those episodes, unfiltered, uncut, and you guys got to see me for who I am. So I appreciate all of you guys for taking the time to get to know me and be in my life. If I hadn't found the strength to get back up each time that I've fallen, I would not be where I am now, and I wouldn't be here anymore talking to you guys. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and that I hear from you guys soon. let hear from you guys soon, and that I'll have another video to upload. I'm sorry this is a long one, guys, and it's another emotional one, but that's just who I am. I hid for so long without using my emotions, with always having to put a mask on, that I don't feel comfortable doing that anymore. And when I do that, I don't feel right. So I'm going to be me, and the ones that are going to accept me for who I am, you guys are the best. If you guys don't like me, that's your problem, not mine. Because I know that I'm an amazing person. And that's not being prideful. That's just knowing my worth. And knowing that I have value. And that I determine how much I'm worth. So I appreciate everyone who's here for me. And who take the time to let me know that they're here for me. Alright, squad. See you in the next one. Peace.